All right, so my name's Adam Hart, and I'm gonna tell you how not to hit golf balls with different clubs. We'll start out with what actual clubs are in the bag. So this is a driver. You use this on like a par 5 or a par 4 to tee off with to get the most amount of distance for your hit. Then you got this club, it's a 3-wood. You're only usually gonna use this on a par 5 after you use the driver, and then you got about another 200 to 250 yards to the green, you'll hit the 3-wood. This is a 4 hybrid. I use this one a lot because the 3-wood, I just don't like it as much, so it's just personal preference there. And then you got irons. You got a 4-iron through a 9-iron, and then every club that you would change, it goes down about 10 yards. So 4-iron, I hit it about 220, 5-iron, 210, 6-iron, 200, and so on. And then I also got what they call an A wedge or a gap wedge, which this one is about 100 yards, and this is just to get the ball high, like over an obstacle. And then I got a pitching wedge, which is just like an A wedge. It gets it over an obstacle, but it can go about another 10 yards further. Then I got a 58-degree wedge, which I use this if I get in like a bunker or something to get the ball really high in the air. All right, I'll start out with showing you how not to hit a driver. Where's the tee? So with the driver, you got to use a tee to tee it up, because if you hit a driver off the ground, you're more than likely going to break the head off of the club. I've done it a couple times. Drivers cost a lot of money. You don't want to break the heads off. So you put the ball on the tee, get it up in the air, and it allows you to hit it farther. So typically you would line up, you put the club, the ball right inside your left foot if you're a righty, opposite if you're a lefty, and line it up. And then you put this inner link, left thumb down, right thumb over. And then normally you bring it back and then right through it, shift the weight and shoot it forward. I'm going to show you what a lot of people do when they slice it to the right. So you line up like this. And you see how the ball, I wanted to shoot it over this way, but the ball shot that way. It's because I opened up my hands a little bit on the backswing, which made my head come through like this, which pushes the ball right instead of straight. So a lot of people, to fix that, you just roll your hand over a little bit, makes it go straight. All right, now I'll switch clubs. All the irons are gonna act about the same. So I'm gonna show you how to not hit a 7-iron, if I can find it. Well, I can't find my 7-iron, so I'll show you how not to hit an 8-iron. It's just a club I hit 10 yards less. So with an 8-iron, all irons, you're usually going to hit them off the ground. That's the point of them. And the point of an iron, you drive right behind the ball, and you're compressing the ball down into the ground and forcing it out into the air. So with this, I usually line up to the middle of my stance, same grip as usual right here, and then normally I'll bring it back, shift the weight down, shoot it right forward. But with this, I'll do the exact same thing I did with the driver, take it right. Again, you see how the ball went that way. Again, I did the exact same thing. Kept my hands open, came through, pushed the ball right instead. You can correct it, close your hands a little bit, shoot the ball forward, or a lot of people will open up. All right, last club I'll do is I'll hit the A wedge, which makes it go up in the air a lot. I'll do the exact same thing as I just did with the rest of them. Shoot it to the right a little bit. Same with this one, I'll line it up more towards my back foot to get the ball up in the air, because you want to hit the ball before you hit the ground. Same spot as I just hit the 8-iron. As a result, do the exact same thing. Same way to correct it. Close the hands a little bit, line up this way, and you'll shoot exactly where you want it to go. All right, there's one of the most common mistakes made in golf and how to correct it and do it the right way.